the allure and consequences of excess, exploring top of form. Welcome to a journey into the world of mid-20th century cinema, where elegance, ambition, and indulgence collide. Today we're spotlighting the English classic Top of Form, a film that captures the cultural energy of an era while diving deep into the consequences of excess. At the heart of this story is the magnetic Jacqueline Pierreux, played by a captivating pin-up star, whose performance lends depth and intrigue to this remarkable narrative. This video will walk you through the story of Top of Form, the themes it explores, and its cultural significance. We'll analyze its visual aesthetics, study the complexity of its characters, and discover the timeless message it delivers about human desires, ambitions, and the fine line between pleasure and indulgence. Let's begin by setting the stage. The world of the mid-20th century was one of shifting norms and rapid cultural evolutions. Post-World War II prosperity ushered in an era of opulence, optimism, and consumption. As society adjusted to newfound freedoms, material pleasures and the pursuit of success began to define many lives. Against this backdrop, cinema became a mirror for these developments, critiquing and celebrating the zeitgeist in equal measure. Pin-up girls, symbols of beauty, confidence, and aspiration, were cultural icons during this time. They're often associated with vivacious charm and bold femininity, representing the ideals many aspired to achieve. So it's no surprise that the decision to cast a pin-up star in Top of Form is an essential part of its narrative and appeal. But what makes this film particularly compelling is how it delves beyond glamour to examine the dangers of losing balance in the pursuit of desires. It's impossible to talk about Top of Form without celebrating its leading lady, Jacqueline Pierreux. Played by a celebrated pin-up girl of the era, Jacqueline's character is both dazzling and deeply complex. She is more than a symbol of beauty. She is a conduit through which the film explores human contradictions, societal pressures, and moral dilemmas. Jacqueline navigates the highs and lows of high society, experiencing both the thrill of ambition and the weight of its consequences. Her story is one of courage and vulnerability. It asks the question, how far is too far when the stakes are your happiness, identity, and integrity? Her portrayal by a pin-up star elevates the film's themes. The juxtaposition of her glamorous image with her internal conflicts demonstrates her range as an actress and reinforces the central narrative, the danger of glamour without substance. The plot of Top of Form is a rich tapestry of ambition and indulgence. It introduces us to Jacqueline, a young woman whose beauty and charm grant her entry into high society. At first, this world glitters with the promise of prestige, wealth, and unending pleasure. The allure is intoxicating, and Jacqueline indulges in all that life has to offer. However, as the story unfolds, it becomes clear that beneath the dazzling facade lies a darker truth. Excess comes with its price, and Jacqueline finds herself grappling with moral dilemmas, toxic influences, and the creeping disconnection from her authentic self. The pursuit of glamour begins to erode the very foundation of her happiness. Key moments in the film, such as Jacqueline's gestures of rebellion or her growing awareness of her own complicity in this world of excess, punctuate the narrative. The stakes only grow higher as her personal and public selves clash. Ultimately, Jacqueline faces a transformative choice that could define the rest of her life. One of the central themes of the film is the cost of ambition. Jacqueline's rise in society reflects the universal desire to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. But her story also reminds us of the dangers of unchecked ambition. How much is too much to sacrifice for success? And what happens when ambition blinds us to the moral consequences of our actions? In Top of Form, excess is portrayed as both seductive and destructive. The film captures the allure of wealth, luxury, and adoration while subtly critiquing the emptiness that can accompany such a life. Jacqueline's journey serves as a powerful allegory for the human tendency to overindulge, be it in wealth, fame, or pleasure, and the toll it takes on one's soul. Another fascinating theme explored in the film is the tension between public persona and private struggles. Jacqueline is celebrated as a glamorous icon, but beneath this exterior lies a woman grappling with insecurity and ethical challenges. The contrast between who she appears to be and who she truly is adds depth to the narrative, and makes her a relatable, multifaceted character. Let's take a moment to appreciate how the film's visual and artistic choices enhance its storytelling. The cinematography of Top of Form is a celebration of mid-century elegance. From lavish ballroom scenes to intimate moments of reflection, each frame is meticulously crafted to underscore the duality of Jacqueline's life, dazzling on the outside, yet hollow within. The costume design plays a significant role in this. Jacqueline's wardrobe evolves alongside her character, beginning with bold, exuberant outfits that symbolize her embrace of high society and transitioning to more subdued tones as she begins to question her choices. This attention to detail enriches the narrative and immerses the audience in her journey. Music and sound also enhance the emotional depth of the film. The soundtrack highlights pivotal moments, evoking both the thrill of indulgence and the unease of its consequences. Jacqueline is the heart of the film, and her transformation from a wide-eyed dreamer to a woman disillusioned by excess is its soul. Her struggles and victories make her an incredibly relatable character. She feels real, flawed, and courageous, a protagonist who resonates even decades after the film's release. The supporting cast adds richness to the story. Friends and adversaries alike influence Jacqueline's journey, representing the spectrum of attitudes toward ambition and excess. From the deceitful socialite who tempts her to the confidant who calls her back to her senses, these characters create a world that is vibrant, complex, and utterly engaging. Top of Form is more than just a film. It's a cultural artifact. It reflects the obsession with ambition and glamour that defined its time, even as it critiques the consequences of these pursuits. Its insights into the human condition remain strikingly relevant today. How many of us feel the pull of ambition, wealth, or indulgence in modern society? How often do we grapple with the tension between our authentic selves and the personas we project to the world? The decision to cast a pinup girl as the protagonist was groundbreaking. At a time when pinup culture was often dismissed as shallow or frivolous, this role demonstrated the depth and complexity such icons could bring to storytelling. It was a step forward for actresses and a reminder of the power of breaking stereotypes. Interestingly, Top of Form feels as relevant now as it did then. The film's critique of excess echoes in today's world of social media, consumerism, and the race for success. We can draw parallels between Jacqueline's struggles and the challenges faced by modern influencers, celebrities, and individuals navigating personal ambition in a highly connected and performative world. Similarly, the themes of authenticity and self-discovery resonate strongly in a time when many grapple with curated lifestyles versus genuine contentment. These parallels make Top of Form an enduring classic that continues to speak to audiences across generations. There are several standout moments in Top of Form that drive the story forward and leave a lasting impression on viewers. Jacqueline's induction into high society, her first taste of glamour, is as intoxicating for her as it is for the audience. Scene: a visual feast. This scene shows the height of excess while planting seeds of discomfort in Jacqueline. Her crisis of conscience. A powerful moment when Jacqueline questions whether indulging in this lifestyle was worth the personal compromises. The turning point. A critical decision forces Jacqueline to confront the consequences of her choices. The emotional climax. A raw and poignant moment where Jacqueline reassesses what truly matters in her life. The resolution. The film concludes with a message of hope and redemption, leaving the audience with a valuable lesson to reflect on. At its heart, Top of Form offers a deeply human message about balance. It reminds us that ambition is not inherently bad, but it must be tempered by self-awareness and integrity. The film cautions against the seductive pull of excess, a warning that remains as relevant today as it was in its time. It also celebrates the courage it takes to step back from vanity or indulgence and pursue a more meaningful life. In doing so, Top of Form becomes not only a slice of history, but also a touching guide for anyone navigating the complexities of ambition, identity, and authenticity. Jacqueline Pierreux's journey in Top of Form is a cinematic masterpiece that resonates across eras. It serves as a powerful reminder that while life's pleasures can be seductive, true fulfillment comes from staying true to oneself. As we step away from this exploration of the film, let's carry its lessons with us, striving for balance, embracing authenticity, and never losing sight of what genuinely matters. Thank you for joining us in this celebration of a timeless classic. If this video inspired you to watch or rewatch Top of Form, let us know in the comments. And remember, sometimes the brightest moments are not those lived in excess, but those lived in integrity.